Don't put 48 on this. It will explode like a grenade. Everything will go wrong. You're the avion savior. Yeah! Is that you? Who drew it? Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the first episode of a mini-series that I am uploading. This mini-series is a breakdown of how I made my song 30 from start to finish. We're going to take a look at not only the creative aspects of it, but also the technical aspects, whether that be production and songwriting, to engineering, outboard gear, all of that fun stuff, and a little bit of music theory in there as well. If any part of it intrigues you, if it's not in this episode, it's going to be in another one. So please feel free to stick around and see. Or if you'd like, feel free to watch all the episodes. Today we're going to be getting into the actual studio process. So mic placement, the types of microphones that were used, all of that stuff. So very much the studio and instrument recording process. That's what we're going to be getting into today. Please feel free to go listen to the song. That way you have a lot more context, especially since we're breaking it all down. And definitely if you want to keep up with me, I'm a lot more consistent on Instagram. I'm working on it for YouTube. I am. But until then, please feel free to go follow me on Instagram. There you see a lot of in-studio engineering, a lot of video work as well, along with music. If you want to stay up to date, I suggest hitting me up on Instagram. And you get to grow with me too. Feel free to follow my journey, and hopefully it inspires you in yours, whatever it might be. That's what the human experience is about, is learning from one another. Without further ado, welcome to this series. I hope that you enjoy! Here we are, back in Studio A, the live room of where it all went down. Sorry if I'm yelling, I don't know how well my camera's and microphone's gonna catch this. How do I demonstrate this in a really fun way? Picture 2 room mics, one right here and one right here. They're capturing the sound of the room, hence the name. We had 1 cello part and 3 passes of it. The room mic stayed in the same spot, and let's pretend I have a cello right here. The close mic would move with the cello, same measurement away every single time, so that way you can't hear a difference. This is where we did the first pass, second pass, third pass over here. Now for the violin, same thing, same placements, except it was standing. And we kept the same room mics, but we had an overhead stand. That's basically how we captured the stereo field, or the stereo image. I'm just saying words lately, I feel. I'm not even. But that is how we got the stereo image of the recording. Wow. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I guess we can show them the microphones.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Come on, pals. PC to STD. You heard that? How did you feel about that?
Somehow I found his tone was like really funny. P to save the day. PC to STD. He was like, what is that? It made me really emotional.
He shed a tear because he was the one to save the day.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
It was you guys almost set the AVM on fire.
No, we didn't even touch it. I remember that. We didn't even touch it. You're the avion savior. Future Luna here from editing. I'm in my car. And you're like, why are you in your car? I'm gonna go get the actual mics that we used. Because I'm looking back at the video. Didn't get the right ones. I left my house 8:30 p.m. on a random Tuesday so that I could give you all the right information. Yeah! Made my little list here of all the microphones that I use that I need to pull out, and they're all gone. They're all being used in the session. I tried for y'all. I was really trying to finish this video tonight. Don't think that's gonna happen now. What can you do? Is that you? Who drew it?
Let me start reading.
You would think he's reading a book, but in reality, engineers don't read.
Secret ribbon.
Yeah,
It's a DIY ribbon mic.
This is a ribbon microphone. I'm not sure if you know what that means. Basically, don't put 48 on this. It will explode like a grenade. And then everything will go wrong.
True.
What are the qualities that you would say this mic has?
The ribbon mic, the pattern, the polar pattern is figure 8.
Yep.
So it's front and back and cancel in the middle. I don't know what you did with that, but you know.
It was a close mic for the cello.
Cool.
This was one of them, actually.
Cool.
We did this and one of the TLMs here for the cello. So we kind of had something like this going on.
You know, ribbon mic tend to have a little warm feeling, you know. This TLM is actually pretty dark as well.
Yeah.
I get the cello sound out of it.
Right. I really wanted this TLM for the cello for that reason. I really wanted to capture a lot of darkness. And this just adds a little bit of a balance to it. Yeah. That's what we did for close mic for the cello. For the violin, we did an SM81. This was overhead. Like that.
It's the pencil condenser. I tend to use this type of mic to mic, you know, acoustic guitars, cymbals, especially like crash, the hi-hats and stuff.
Right, so higher frequencies.
Yeah, it's pretty bright. And also it's nice because it has the built-in filter that you can actually have a low cut.
You can
or
filter
AKA
it out.
high pass.
We ended up going with the 414s to kind of capture a bit of like a brighter sound.
Yeah.
We have a few polar patterns right there that you can filter, choose from.
Yeah.
Whatever the vibe is. This is a bit of a brighter mic.
It's definitely a brighter mic. With the song 30.
Listen to it. That's what this entire video is for. Alright, so here we have the Cascade Fatheads. I did use these to record the guitar. The guitar was played by Mark Hansen, an excellent artist. I don't know why I went with ribbon, if I'm being so honest with you. It's the figure 8 as well. I didn't really need room sound like that, but we got it and here we are. Here's Peter demonstrating just kind of what it looked like when we did record. We did have Mark in the middle of the room, kind of like earlier in the video when I showed you the setup, but really quickly he's going to demonstrate kind of the rough positioning of the microphone. So we have an A-B recording position right there, and it's kind of like a 1:3 ratio. I look insane. I just got done with the video job, but I really wanted to get this in the video. So as far as outboard gear goes, the Millennia was actually used on the violins, and the reason why I chose that is because it just has such a nice clean sound, and the violins are so bright. I really just wanted to capture as pure of a tone as possible, so I definitely went for the Millennia. For the cello, we ended up going through the Vintex, and that's just to get the very like round, deep sound that the cello can have. For rooms, we went with Neve. Just has that signature sound, really smooth, high end, very beautiful, round, warm tone. And so, if I remember right, which who knows, but I'm pretty sure I used the SSL preamps for the actual like guitar. That's just straight up SSL. That's that thing on that thing.